It's terrible about the school, isn't it?
I know, I can't believe it. She'll be in there a few days and some nutcase sets fire to her.
What are they going to do with all the children now?
I don't know for sure. They've started their Easter holidays early, which is great for them. But not for the likes of me with having to look after her in the salon all day.
Oh, well, she seems happy enough.
Oh, she is, but she's getting everybody else's way.
I don't know if I'd be trusting her, you know, son.
She...
And how are you enjoying yourself? Stuck in the hairdressing salon all day, eh?
It's not very good.
It's not very good? I'll go see your mum about that, then. She doesn't have to stay here all day, does she?
She doesn't have to get another school in half an hour.
Hey, listen, anyone feels like giving Annika Rice a ring?
Hey, did you rescue Jackie Dixon from the fire?
Well, sort of, yeah.
Well, why do you think she was in there?
Well, doing things the kids do, I suppose.
You're a very modest hero.
I'm not even a hero, am I? I just happen to be in the right place at the right time, that's all. Like I am now.
How do you mean?
Well, I'm nipping into town, and I thought I could take Jenny with me. Have a hamburger, something like that.
If you don't mind, and Jenny would like to.
Tell you what, where's Fiona?
She's a day nursery.
Well, I could pick her up on the way back from town, if you like.
Well, thanks anyway, but I said I would. And at that age, it's difficult explaining when Mummy isn't there.
Right. Do you want to get our things together, then?
Do you mind?
No.
Hey, you'll be piling on the weight eating chocolates in bed.
Don't worry about that. Just worry about what's going to happen to her.
I'm just glad nothing serious did happen to her. Thank God Barry Grant was there to get you out, or it'll be more than a lungful of smoke.
Yeah, come on, Jackie. You've got to tell us what happened, love.
Well, Dad, how many times?
Don't keep going on, Ron. She's told us what's happened.
It means she's told us a good story.
I told you the truth. I was walking past the school building and the door was open.
Hey, now you listen to me, young lady. The police are going to be here soon and they're going to have all the results of their forensics and that. Now they're going to know the truth, Jackie.
Ron, don't go on. Just be glad nothing seriously happened to her.
Nothing would have happened to her at all, Dave, if you'd have kept her in like we agreed. She was grounded, remember, until you decided to lift it.
You can't keep her in all the time. She is 16 years of age.
Exactly. And have you noticed where she is?
In hospital?
Yes, in a children's ward. That's because she's a child, you see, and she has to be treated like one.
Oh, wait, Dad, you're 100 years out of date, you are.
Yeah, and you're in hospital waiting to be questioned by the police. So come on, Jackie, stop messing about. What happened?
For God's sake, Ron.
Listen, don't you realise, Dave, that there's been damage done here? Hey? The police are not going to go easy on her, are they? She shouldn't have been allowed out the house in the first place. I told you she was mixing with the wrong sort.
Well, I'm going to stay here with her while they question her, just in case they're rough with her.
Yeah, well, one of us has to be here because she's under 17. See, she's a child, like I said, you know. Child trapped inside a burning school after hours.
I was walking past the school building and I noticed something flickering. I mean, I didn't know it was a fire. And the door was open, so I thought I'd go in and take a further look. And then the door closed behind me. Next thing I knew, I was overcome with smoke.
See?
I don't know where we went wrong, I really don't.
Ron, why don't you believe her?
Because I know my own kids, that's why.
It's absolutely ridiculous, isn't it? There's another one in the paper, look.
Another what?
Well, the school's set on fire. In Devon. Devon, of all places.
Why are you surprised? Because it's Devon.
I just don't think of Devon as having any vandals, that's all. And the cost of it all, it's unbelievable. Millions of pounds a year, it's staggering.
It's a big problem all over the country, and it's getting worse.
What's going to happen to the kids, then?
Well, the senior school isn't affected, thank goodness, so our pupils won't be disrupted. But the primary school's completely out of action. I don't know what's going to happen to those children apart from starting their Easter holidays early.
I don't suppose they'll complain too much about that, will they?
Well, perhaps the children won't, but there'll be plenty of working mums who have to make child-minding arrangements.
Yeah, it's just so stupid, isn't it? What the idiots don't realise, of course, is the ongoing effect on the whole community. Not to mention the fact that somebody could have been killed.
Jackie Dixon.
Yeah. What do you think about her?
How do you mean?
Well, do you think she started the fire?
Well, I wouldn't like to think so, but she was the only one there.
Yeah. Well, if she didn't, just hope they catch the idiots who did.
So do I, for everybody's sake. I'll bet we end up taking the little ones into the senior school.
What are you doing with the camera?
I want to take some pictures of the school. I want the children to remember how much damage was done.
Good idea. If I can find my stuff, I'll develop them for you.
I said to Tater, man, do all you can, but don't throw me in that pan again.
Hiya.
Hey, love.
Oh, so we into the chips again, are we?
Well, we could be having mashed or roasties or thingy what's it. You know, you have them in a bit of batter. Sounds like that game where the ball goes through the hoops, you know?
Yeah, croquettes.
That's it, yeah.
So is that what we're having then?
No, we're having chips. I'm glad you thought of the word. But did you hear anything about Jackie Dixon while you were at the hairdressers?
I'm glad you remembered of being the hairdressers.
You said you were going.
Well,
Well, what?
well, do you like me hair?
Oh, very nice, yeah. Hey, I was only talking about hairstyles the other night.
Oh, are ya? Talking about it to who? Denise, the new love of your life?
She's just a friend. So how is Jackie Dixon?
Dunno, I think she's still in hospital.
I've heard she's been arrested.
No, for starting?
That's what I heard.
Well, who told you that?
Jimmy Corkle. And he got off Jackie Corkle, who works for Owen Dixon, so she should know.
Yeah, but why would Jackie Dixon want to set fire to Monopole Primary School?
I don't know why kids want to do things like that. Just to see it burn, I suppose, for stupid kicks.
Oh, I can't see you doing that. Well, I don't know her, really.
Exactly. And who knows what goes on in other people's minds, really.
So, when are you seeing Denise again?
I don't know. And anyway, I think I've got enough on my mind, wondering what we're going to have with our chips. And listen, not a word of this, when our Katie's round.
Jackie, if you're telling me the truth, love, you've got nothing to worry about.
Now then.
Makes you sick, doesn't it?
Terrible. If only the idiots who did this sort of thing realised the consequences. It upsets the little ones so much.
Yeah, I can imagine.
How far are the police on with their investigations, then?
Well, we're still waiting for the fire services report. I'm not involved.
John was reading the paper earlier and he was shocked to see a similar incident in Devon, but it's happening everywhere.
Yeah, unfortunately.
What a society we live in.
Plenty for the family album there, didn't he? So what are you all lot doing about it, then?
Well, we're trying to find out what happened.
Well, just ask Jackie Dixon. She must know all about it, being in there at the time. I mean, don't you have any sort of security after hours?
You must be joking. If it's anything like senior school, they won't even be able to afford books for everyone.
And what about the police, Rod? Don't you patrol round here?
Well, we do what we can, Mick, but we can't be everywhere all the time. This could have been an accident.
Oh, yeah, some accident when she happened to be in the building at the same time.
We'll have to wait until we know all the facts. It's no use trying to guess what happened.
And in the meantime, what happens to the kids?
Well, an early start to the holidays and then...
And then what?
We'll look after them. Don't worry, Mr. Johnson.
Don't worry.
Oh, look.
The kids' Easter presents for their grandparents destroyed. The school pet gerbil burned to death. How'd you explain that to young kids?
I don't know, Mr. Johnson. I really don't know.
You know what? I wish I could get my hands on the idiots that did this, so I could show them just how much trouble they've caused.
It's great, isn't it? You know, when you first meet someone, finding out what you have in common and that.
What?
Well, you know, music. What singers they like, who the favourite group is and all that.
Oh, I see what you mean, yeah. Yeah. It's like when I stop at a service station and I meet a wagon driver who I don't know. And we sit in a cab and we chat away, you know, about fashions and swap recipes and favourite groups and talk about Lisa Stansfield's new image. And before we know it, the day's gone.
Why don't you want to talk about it, Dad? There's nothing to be ashamed of, you know. You've changed recently. Not a lot, but enough for me to notice. You know, like that sparkle in your eye and spring in your step. You know, like you're enjoying yourself.
You make me sound like a right old misery most of the time. Thanks very much. I mean, life hasn't exactly been a bed of roses the past few months, has it?
I know. And I know you were upset when your mum left.
And I worry about our Jeff being so far away. I worry about our Katie being in a difficult age at a difficult time. And I worry about you.
Me? Well, don't, because I'm all right.
You may be married and about to become a mum, but you're still my daughter and I worry about you.
Yeah, well, don't. Leave that to Owen.
And I worry about him as well.
So, come on. Tell me more about this Denise, then.
Like what?
Well, how old is she?
Mid-30s, I think.
You mean you don't know?
What does it matter?
Yeah, that's what I said when I was with Tim.
Let's not go into all that, eh?
All right. So, when are we going to meet her then?
There's a long way to go before that happens. So not a word to anybody, right?
Dad, Casey's going to find out eventually, you know.
In my own time. And I don't want her to worry about anything. I'm not a word to Owen either. Is he working again tonight?
Yeah, he's working all hours since Terry made him manager. He's doing too much, you know, he really is.
He's got a lot of responsibilities. He's still enjoying working there, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. I just don't see much of him, that's all.
Yeah, but that's the reality, Sam. To earn the money, you've got to put the hours in. Everything's all right between you two, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is. So, are you going to tell me Mum about Denise?
Of course I'm not.
Well, there's no need to say it like that. I mean, she can't expect you not to, you know, after she walked out on us.
Don't say it like that. We were all under a lot of pressure at the time. It wasn't all her fault.
I know. You'd welcome her back, wouldn't you?
Don't think she'd ever give me the chance.
We've all got the future to look forward to. The baby, meeting Denise.
Not a word, and I mean it. Hey, have you thought of any other names for the baby yet? Something better than Marjorie.
That was a quick change of subject, wasn't it?
Well, I'm only asking. I can still remember me and your mum thinking about what we were going to call you, you know.
Oh, yes, Samantha. And that's only because you fancied that actress in that old television programme, Bewitched.
No, it wasn't. And don't be so cheeky. We call you Samantha because we both like the name.
Has Denise got any kids?
No, she's never been married.
Well, that doesn't stop her having kids.
She's a respectable woman.
Bye-bye. Well, the police seem to believe us, so why can't you?
They're not going to say either way at the moment, are they? I mean, I don't believe that she started that fire, but I do think that she's protecting somebody.
It's like I said, Dad, I was just walking past.
Oh, yeah. So who are you going to meet then, eh? Hope it wasn't that no mark you've been hanging around with, that, what's his name, Darren?
No, just mates.
OK, so name names.
Ron, you're worse than the police.
Yeah, and you won't know them anyway.
Don't you realise that you could have died in there, Jackie? And it's somebody's fault. Why are you protecting them?
Have you thought for 1 second that she could actually be telling the truth?
All right, then. Let's say that she's telling the truth, eh? The whole truth, and she's got nothing to hide, all right? But why won't you tell me who you were meeting? Come on, who were they?
Degsy, Oggy, Big Win, Little Win, Cacao, Whistle and Split.
What kind of language is that?
Teen speak, I think.
Hello, Derek, mate. Didn't take you long to get in.
Yeah, I left Westmere as soon as I put the phone down. So, how are you?
Oh, I'm not bad at all now. You shouldn't have dashed all the way down here just to see me, you know.
Oh, nonsense. As soon as I heard my favourite niece was in hospital, I had to come here.
I'm your only niece.
Hey, he'll make Archbishop yet with a silver tongue like that.
Oh, no, not in public.
Must have been a terrible shock for you.
Yeah, it was. And I'm relieved to find out she was all right.
What exactly happened?
Excuse us. I don't really want to sit through all this again.
Right, what are your plans, Derek? Are you stopping over tonight?
If you'll have me.
Yes, of course. Right then, we'll be off now. I'll leave you two to talk. Oh, I'll be in tonight, Jax. Anything you want?
Not Tony's Game Boy would be good.
Hey, you're not here to play games, madam. You're lucky you're not in police custody.
Oh, stop it, Ron. Come on.
See you later.
Bye, Dad.
So, right, I'll see you later. You'll make your way round to ours then. Mike's bed's free, but you have to share the bedroom with Tony, all right?
Thanks.
Bye.
See you later.
Well, at least I can keep an eye on him if he's stopping over. I don't want him seeing that Margaret.
All right, Dee, one thing at a time, eh, love? Just want to get this fire business sorted out.
But she's told you what happened.
She could have been killed, you know, love. I reckon them so-called mates of hers left it in. I reckon that they left her in that school to die. I'll tell you what she would have done if Barry Grant hadn't rescued her.
God, don't say that.
But it's true, love. It's that serious.
The police seem satisfied with the story.
The police are not going to be yet, are they? Tell you what, I reckon this thing is far from over. And I bet that Darren one's got a lot more to do with it.
So, they've told you there's no permanent damage, then?
Well, as far as they know. I mean, I've got to go and see the doctor tomorrow, but I think they'll let me go home. So, how are you then?
Fine.
Well, will you be seeing Margaret?
Margaret?
Yeah, Margaret Clemens, your friend.
Oh, I don't think I'll have time.
Well, how long are you staying for, then?
Not long. There you go, Prezi.
Oh, thanks.
What about Michael? What's he up to these days?
Oh, he's still the same. I mean, he never comes home or even visits. But he gave me this telephone number the other week that I mustn't give to my mum and dad. I mean, I left a message for him, so he might come down and see me.
Well, if he does, tell him to get in touch with me, because I'd like to know what he's doing these days. I know your mum's a bit concerned about his welfare.
Well, he's all right. I mean, he's grown up enough to look after himself. But she still treats him like a kid. And me, I've got no chance.
You're all grown up now, eh? 16, know it all.
Yeah, well, 16 now. It's not like being 16 when my mum was my age.
Unfortunately.
Why?
Well, you grow up too quickly. You should enjoy years without adult responsibility for as long as possible.
Yeah, I know, but well, I just think we should be given a bit more freedom. I mean, my dad thinks I have to be in at 9 o'clock. I mean, can you imagine what my mates think at 9 o'clock?
Yeah, well, I can imagine your dad being worried about you before this happened. What's it got to be like now?
Don't.
Are you telling the whole truth about this, Jackie?
Of course I am, Uncle Derek.
Right, Frank.
All right, Mick.
I want to see the state of that school.
Gutted.
Yeah, and that's just how I feel. How anyone could get a kick out of being in a school, I don't know.
Ah, crazy Will, mate. I believe she's been arrested.
Who, Jackie Dixon?
That's what I've heard.
Oh, she always seems such a pleasant kid. What the hell got into her?
Haven't a clue, mate. He might know. His missus working there. Come on, we'll ask him.
I'm gonna have to send the kids to their grandparents. Earlier since they're broken up for Easter. I mean, I can't afford to have time off with a mortgage round my neck.
You're my sympathy, Mick.
All right, gents, what's the problem?
Right, John. Well, he wondered if you knew anything about Jackie Dixon being arrested.
For burning the school down.
Really? Last I heard, she was still in hospital. Why on earth would she want to do it?
God only knows. The damage she's caused, not only to the building and its contents, but to the kids' minds.
I can't imagine why anybody would want to set fire to a building that they were in. Unless, of course, it was a suicide attempt.
Unless she was on drugs.
Isn't it awful what you automatically consider these days?
Hello, love. Did you have a good time? Did you?
Yeah, it was great, wasn't it? What did we have? We had 17 cheeseburgers.
17?
Yeah, and then we had the cow pie. We had 12 pints of bitter.
I wonder, is this man responsible enough to look after my child?
Of course.
What's going on there?
Oh, they're sorting out the video shop, aren't they?
Great, more shops the merrier, as long as it isn't competition.
There'll be nothing that's competition for you round here, Angela.
That's not what Ron Dixon thinks.
How do you mean?
Well, he thinks those Asians are going to open a shop that stays open 24 hours a day and sells everything. Well, come on then, in we go. See you, Barry.
See you in a minute.
Hey, Barry, mate, I just want to say thanks again, you know, for what you did. You saved her life, mate.
All part of the service, Ron. How is she, anyway?
Well, she's all right from a medical point of view, but she's in deep trouble with me and the police.
Look, I wouldn't be too hard on her, you know. I mean, I reckon she was doing some party there. I mean, no one's going to set fire to a school and then stay in it, are they? It'd be a prank that went wrong. Have they got hold of that lad yet?
What lad?
The lad that I saw running away.
That's the first I've heard about any lad. I told you she was holding back on that story, Dee. Barry, any idea what he looked like?
Well, I mean, it was dark. I mean, he just ran out in front of me, didn't he?
Well, leave it to the police, eh?
Dee, he left her there to die, didn't he, eh? And take the blame. And I'm telling you, it'll be that Darren. I've just got to get her to admit it, that's all.
I better get cracking.
See you later, John. Hey, you still seeing that Denise one?
Denise?
Yeah, you know, the one you pinched off me, Denise.
Oh, behave, Mick. It was nothing like that, and you know it.
So did you take her out again?
Well, yeah, but it was just company, you know.
Yeah, you're a sly one, you, Frank. You couldn't wait to get on your own. Must have made your day when I couldn't make it that night to the singles club.
Oh, give over, Mick. There was nothing planned. It just happened.
I mean, what does she see in you she could have had me?
I don't know, really. I mean, we're both good-looking, eligible men, except that I'm a trucker.
What's that got to do with it?
Denise likes truckers and me sense of humour.
Oh, go away. Well, does she also know that you seem to be a granddad the way?
Oh, I see. Fighting dirty now, are you?
Too right I am. I'm only winding you up, mate.
I
Good
don't...
luck to you.
You don't mind me? Cheers, mate. Hey, you had me going there for a minute, you know. Listen, I haven't told anybody. Well, I mentioned it to ask Sammy. It's just that I don't want Katie worrying about me going out with other women. Well, you know what it's like, Mick.
No, I don't actually. I mean, I was hoping to find out, wasn't I? But don't you worry about me, Frankie. I mean, I'll just be old and bitter and twisted and lonely.
Oh, all right, all right. Seriously, don't, Mick. I'm sorry to hear about your problems with the school.
Yeah. Tell you what, though. I'm gonna have a go at Ron Dixon when I see him.
Hey, there'll be a few people mad at the Dixons. Won't do his business any good, will he?
That's the least of my worries, I can tell you. Anyway, see you later, Frankie.
OK, Mick.
Well, we're about as popular as an outbreak of boils in a minute, aren't we?
She's not seriously hurt, and that's the main thing.
Just wish you hadn't let it out, you know.
Ron, we've been through this several times. We can't lock her up 24 hours a day.
No, we can't, Dee. But the courts can. She could finish up in care. Oh, come here, love. Sorry, I don't mean to upset you. Look what she's done to us now. And I know what I'll do if I find that dead-head Darren.
Oh, don't do anything rash, Ron. Just leave it to the police.
Listen, Dee, if it was him that left her to burn, you can forget all about the police. You can forget the social workers as well. I'll sort him out myself.
A big misunderstanding between Viv and Stephen could mean the end of their relationship next, and the Fletchers organise a family celebration with some very unusual dishes in Home and Away.
Are you hungry?
No.
I bet you could speak to the police in confidence, you know. Nobody would ever have to find out where the names come from.
Mum, I'd never do that. I'd never grass up on me mates.
Grass up? What kind of expression is that to use? So you're admitting your so-called mates are involved?
No, I'm just saying I wouldn't let them down, that's all. Nobody else is involved, I keep telling you.
Jackie, you were left trapped in a burning building.
Oh, leave it, will you?
Right. That's that.
What's that?
I've checked the guttering on the conservatory. It's perfect. Told Rod the problem was with his patio.
Good.
Are you all right?
Yes, I've just got a problem, that's all.
What do you mean, that's all? What's your problem?
Jackie Dixon.
Oh. What's going to happen to her?
I don't know yet. We're waiting for the results of the police investigations, but with no other names. She's in big trouble.
Tricky one, that, isn't it? Did you finish the film up at school?
Yes, I thought we could put some photos in the school magazine. Try and drive the message home.
Good idea. If I can find my chemicals, I'll see if I can develop them for you.
I think you'll find them under the sink.
All right, I'll do that next then.
No, you won't.
What?
You'll get yourself a cup of tea and have a sit down.
I don't need telling twice. Oh, by the way, got a letter from the solicitor this morning.
Not bad news, I hope.
Well, VAT man's off our backs finally. Big brother Hugh sold his villa to pay off all the debts.
Good.
£70,000, though, love. It's going to leave him flat broke, you know.
Through his own stupidity. Does this mean we're going to be let off any criminal charges?
He didn't exactly say that. I can't see him charging us now they've got the money. That's all they care about.
I hope so. I hope all our troubles are behind us.
Sure they are. Come on, cheer up.
I've still got to go round to the Dixons and I'm not looking forward to it.
Why do you have to go?
Because she's my responsibility as deputy head and pastoral head of her year.
I did point this out right at the beginning, you know.
What?
You, living so dangerously close to the workplace. All right, I'll say no more about it.
Why should anyone want to burn down an infant school? It's disgusting, that.
Well, everyone's saying Jackie Dixon will get expelled.
And so she should if she's responsible. Her dad must be worried sick. That's why I worry about you, you know, and who you're out with.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to burn down a school, am I?
I never said you would. But look what happened when you were knocking around with that Leanne one. I never did like her.
Yeah, well, don't worry, I don't see her anymore. In fact, lovely, handsome, perfect dad.
Yes, lovely, lovely daughter.
Well, me and Siobhan were thinking of going to pictures, and then the following morning we could go into town and find a book for a project we've been given.
I thought you falling out with Siobhan.
Oh, I did, but we're talking again now, and I was wondering if I could stay over.
At Siobhan's?
Yeah.
Remember what happened last time? You'd end up with the Harrisons.
Oh, please, Dad, honest, we're going to the first show of the pictures and then straight back to Siobhan's. I'll be home on Saturday afternoon.
I hope that Leanne's got nothing to do with this.
Cross my heart and hope she die.
All right, no need for that.
So I can then, can I?
I never said that.
But you never said no. Oh, go on, Dad.
Help me with the shopping while I think about it.
Hello.
All right. How are you?
Not so bad. What are you doing here?
Heard about the kids' school.
You thought you put in a tender for any building work.
I could do with it. The building game's dead. No, I just wonder what was going to happen to our Jenny.
She started her Easter holidays early.
Where is she now, then?
There you are, Mrs. Hutton. All done. Would you like to pay at the till, please? OK. Thank you. Barry's looking after her. She likes him. They get on. Thank you.
You should have rang me. I'd have looked after her. Being a father, like.
I thought you'd be working.
Nothing I can't wait.
Well, I don't know that, do I?
Anyway, I'm going to solve the babysitting problem.
How?
I'm moving back into the house. I'm fed up with me flat.
Just like that.
How did you want me to tell you?
We can't discuss this here.
I built the house, Ange, and I've got every right to live in it. Let's talk outside.
Hello. You've got a cheek, you have. You walk out on us because you get fed up with family life and responsibility. And then you decide you want to move back in and expect me to just accept it.
I've missed you. I've missed all of you.
Yeah, we missed you too, at first. And then because we had to, we learned to live without you. And to be honest, Colin, we've got very used to being without you.
You telling me this is down to that Barry Grant?
I'm talking about us. You, me and the kids. Nobody else.
Well, if it's not him, what's the problem?
I can't believe you, Colin. You abandoned us. You upset me and you upset the girls. You can't just walk in and out whenever you want.
I always saw you right for money. It's my house. Our house. Times are hard, Angie. I can't afford to run two homes.
All right, then. We'll sell the house. We'll split the money. Me and the girls can manage in somewhere smaller.
We get nothing for it.
I reckon it's worth 130 to 40,000.
It's worth whatever anybody's prepared to pay for it.
All right, then. Say 120,000. We owe 50 on it. We'll split the money. We can walk away with 35,000 each. We'll manage somehow.
We wouldn't get 35 grand each. I remortgaged it about a year ago.
You did what? You didn't tell me.
I needed the money to keep the business going. It was just temporary to ride the recession. You have heard of the recession?
Colin, just go. Just let me try and take all this in.
Well, just think about it. We were right for each other once. We can make it work.
How much did you remortgage for?
50 grand.
Oh, my God, Colin. So we owe 100,000 still?
Yeah, but I'm still owed a few grand myself.
I can't believe this. You remortgaged our home and you didn't even tell me.
Didn't want to worry you.
You're unbelievable. I've got to go back to work.
I can't understand why she's protecting him after he left her like that.
People have some strange loyalties. God almighty, what about me putting up with my fella?
Actually, you know, I thought Jimmy would have been after me. Got the job on the Moby back.
He is looking for something. Slowly.
Mind you took him back, didn't you? And you're still living together, so he can't be all that bad.
No, I suppose not. And he is really looking for a job. A proper job.
Yeah, well, I wish him well, even if he did let me down.
He wasn't cut out to work for you, you know. If you don't mind me saying so. Right. Did you make of all this, then? Well, I just hope it sorts itself out for you soon. It's the lad that's the key, isn't it?
So it seems. But you won't force it out of her.
I just hope she comes to her senses and tells me the idiot's name.
Not you, the police.
Well, as long as she tells somebody, and soon. Nobody been in today?
Not many, no.
See, people are talking about us, aren't they? I blame the parents and all that. I've done it myself. Still, I've done my best. I said she should have been kept in, and if she had have been, none of this would have happened.
Oh, Ron, we've been through all this before.
But you must have noticed a reduction in customers since it happened, Dee. We got a bad name now.
So it is the business you're more concerned about, is it?
No, it isn't. I just want to see Jacqueline's name cleared.
Right. I'm off to the Dixons. Wish me luck.
You'll be all right. Ron's a reasonable bloke.
We shall see.
And when you get back, I shall develop your photographs for you.
Yes, well, thank you, David Bailey.
Oh! It's unbelievable, isn't it? Anyway, I hear that they've arrested Jackie Dixon.
Really?
Yeah, so I've been told.
Whatever got into her?
God only knows. And the trouble she's caused.
Hi. Sorry, I'm Ellis. This ignoramus's brother.
I'm sorry, Ange. This is my baby brother, Ellis. Ellis, this is Angela.
Oh, yes, I know. Angie Lambert, the famous hairstylist. Nice to meet you.
And you.
Hi, Ange. All right, Mick.
A bit inconvenienced about the kids' school being burnt.
What's that supposed to mean, like?
I've just said.
Ah, Jackie didn't do it, you know.
Oh, no. Just happened to be there at the time, eh?
Yeah, and lucky to be alive.
Hey up, bro. Thought you were going to lose your rag there.
All right, Ellis, that's enough.
I'd best be getting back. Let's hope they reopen the school and quick, eh? See you, Mick. See you, Alice. Nice to meet you.
Oh, no, the pleasure was all mine.
Pleasure was all mine. Get out.
What do you mean?
Get your tongue back in. Barry Grant's well in there.
I'm just being neighbourly, that's all.
I'll have to put a lead on you. Come on.
Hey, I saw a little twinkle in your eye when you were chatting her up.
Go away. She's not my type.
Oh, yeah? So what is?
Dad,
Yeah?
you're going to vote tomorrow?
Oh, yeah, of course I am. And I'm running our Sammy down at Poland Station. Should have been at Manor Park Primary, but can't vote at a burnt-out shell, can you? Why'd you ask?
Oh, we're having our own election at school. See how our candidates do against the real ones.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah? So, who are you voting for?
Nosy, never you mind.
Oh, go on.
No chance. Who are you going to vote for at school?
Nosy, never you mind either.
Hiya.
All right. Keeping yourself busy?
Got to do something. Been dead in here today. Do you know, you wouldn't believe how dirty money is. I only cleaned this till a week ago.
Don't suppose Ron Dixon's complaining.
Oh, and these 5p's are a waste of time. They keep getting stuck at the back.
All right, John. Right, that's me lot.
Right.
You know, I should have got this earlier, but the kids drive me round the bend.
Oh, how are they? Must be really upset.
Yeah, well, I mean, with the school going up, it's like part of the world disappearing. I mean, Leo's missing his mates and Gemma's bored.
Kids shouldn't have worries like that. You have enough troubles when you grow up, don't you?
Yeah, true. Tell you what, stick a couple of cans of lemonade on there. I'll give them a treat.
Oh, right. So just give me that back. Yeah, that's right. So, can I help you?
Sorry, I'm just looking for some insect spray, but I can't seem to find any.
Oh, not sure if we've got any.
Got a bug problem?
Just something I want to get out of the kitchen, you know.
The biggest pest in my kitchen is Jimmy. Oh, yeah, what's this? Kills ants, beetles, woodlice and silverfish.
Have you got anything a bit stronger?
I can have a look in the back if you want.
Would you mind?
No problem.
Thanks.
Must be serious, that won't do the trick.
Oh, it's serious.
So what have you got?
Cockroaches.
Joking, are you?
Oh, I wish I was.
How many?
Unfortunately, I wasn't in a position to count them.
No. Sorry, love. That's all we've got.
Right, I'll leave it then.
Right, here we are. I'm pleased to see you looking well, Jackie.
Yeah. Fit enough for school now, aren't you?
It hardly seems worth it, really, with just a few days to go before the Easter break.
What are you saying?
I'm suggesting it might be better all round if Jackie stayed off school until... well, until we get a clear idea of exactly what happened.
But we know exactly what happened, don't we? She nearly got killed. And if she doesn't go back to school, then maybe people might think she's got something to hide.
It's not that. I'm just saying let's wait for the results of the police and fire officers' investigations.
Is she suspended?
Not as such, but...
You just don't want her at school. But she's not suspended.
Look, this is very difficult for everybody. Believe me, I just want what's best for Jackie.
You don't believe I set fire to the school, do you, Mrs. Addison?
No, Jackie. I don't believe you would go there with a malicious intention of doing so much damage.
And just what does that mean?
It means what I said, Mr. Dixon.
You think she's up to her neck in it, don't you?
I've said what I came to say, and I'll leave you now.
Yeah. Well, I don't think that that's good enough.
Please, Mr. Dixon, let's leave it as it is for the time being. I'm sure Jackie will be able to resume school after the holidays, completely vindicated.
Right, Mrs. Harrison. We'll take your advice.
Thank you. Bye. Bye, Jackie.
So where do you reckon they came from?
I've no idea. They're all over the kitchen at the moment. Probably helping themselves to all the biscuits.
You'll have to get someone in, you know. One kind of insect killer wasn't going to do much. Tough characters, those roaches.
I've got the exterminator coming tomorrow. I just wanted something, I mean anything, just to keep him at bay until then.
But the wife's not too pleased, is she?
She doesn't know yet.
Oops. Well, in that case, I'd hurry up if I was you. Good luck, mate.
I thought you'd still be in. I don't think I brought my keys.
No.
Oh, what a day. I'm going to put the kettle on and try and forget all about it.
That might not be a good idea.
Oh, why? What's the matter?
We've got a problem. It's not a big problem, but we've got a problem.
What are you talking about? It's not more trouble with the VAT people, is it?
Oh, no, no.
Has something happened to Peter?
Oh, nothing like that, no.
Then what?
Look, I just want you to stay calm and don't panic.
John?
I'm afraid we've got an infestation.
The average age of a freshwater oyster is 80 years, but one that lives in seawater only reaches 10.
Well, you say salt's bad for you. Hey, do you know what?
What?
I reckon you're Mr. Molyneux isn't as daft as you make him out to be.
Why not?
Well, you've been looking at that encyclopedia for ages.
Only because he asked you for my project.
Yeah, but I mean, you've learned more than a lifespan of an oyster, haven't you? I mean, you've learned all about Emily Pankhurst and how women got to vote and that.
Emmeline Pankhurst.
There you go, love. I always thought it was Emily.
Hello? Yeah, yes, who's speaking, please? It's for you, Denise.
Hello? Hi. Yeah, I'm all right. How are you? What are you doing Friday? I just thought you might like to come over here, you know. Cook you a meal or something. Of course I can cook. I don't eat every meal on the motorway service stations, you know.
Cockroaches?
Yeah. Under the sink was crawling, Wendell.
Oh.
Look, just keep calm, stand still, and don't panic.
Of course I'm going to panic if you say don't panic. My God, what are we going to do?
Eat out.
Oh, this is no time for... What are we going to do?
Look, I've called a firm of exterminators and they'll be here tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, they were very cool and calm about it.
Well, it's not their kitchen that's infested, is it? Why couldn't they come today? Why didn't you try another firm of
Look,
exterminators?
it was the best any of them could do. Look, it's not going to be a big problem when we can eat out.
If this ever gets out, the kids at school will have a field day.
Look, nobody's going to know. It'll all be dealt with very quietly and very efficiently.
Where did they come from? Where are they now?
Well, they were in the cupboard under the sink.
Oh, just thinking about this is making my flesh creep. Get rid of them, John. And don't think I'm sleeping in this house tonight.
Oh, don't be ridiculous, love. Where else can we stay?
I'm not staying here until the exterminators give this house a clean bill of health.
Well, the firm said we probably wouldn't see them again. They don't like the light, you see. They'll be in the dark somewhere.
And that's supposed to make me feel better? Ah!
All right. I'll book us a hotel.
Tony? Who is he? You stuffed him, but you're flaying the life out of me then.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to make sure my mum and dad weren't coming straight back. Saw them go to the shop earlier, they nearly saw me. So how are you anyway?
I'm all right, no thanks to you. God, you scared me before. So are you then?
I'm not bad, you know. That's not a mate's flat. I'm starving now. So what's it all about then? Hey, and I don't want to hear the parents' version. What really happened?
We were all messing around in the school. We didn't mean to burn it down. It all just started off as a laugh, and then it got out of hand. And then the door got jammed and I couldn't open it. It was terrible. I've never been so terrified in my whole life. I thought I was gonna die.
You know how to scare me mum and dad, you, don't you? Who was it that left you in there?
Oh, look, Michael, I don't want you getting involved.
Who was it?
Well, there was a few of us. But his name is Darren. Darren Murphy. I'm dead scared because if I snitch on him, me and Avada, he'll just come after me.
I don't know. You're a divvy, you, aren't you? Getting involved with deadhead scallies like that. Stupid enough to do that sort of thing. I thought you were supposed to be the clever one. How'd you get involved with them idiots, eh? How's me our fella taking it? Is he giving you loads?
So what do you think? I've never known him as mad.
I probably have.
Yeah, he thought he was going to kill me earlier. I mean, he just keeps going on and on about it. But I didn't do it, Mike, I didn't.
And what does he know about this Darren fella?
Well, nothing, except I've been out with him a few times. You know what my dad's like. I mean, if he finds out it was this Darren one, he'll go round and pull him up. Probably get carted off and locked up or something. I mean, the deputy head's been round, she doesn't want me to go back into school. I mean, what if they expel me?
Well, you've got a choice, Jackie. It's either this Darren fella or you.
All right, that's okay, that should do it.
I tell you what, Frank. I reckon Jackie Dixon will get postal, you know.
Do girls get postal?
Well, I don't know, the equivalents anyway.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
That's madness. Hey, you hear about the arsons?
No, what about them?
Well, I caught John at the trading post earlier today trying to buy some insect killer.
Oh, why?
Found cockroaches in his house.
Cockroaches?
Yeah, crawling all over the kitchen, loads of them.
How did that happen?
Doesn't know, just appeared out the blue. He's had to get a firm of exterminators in.
Well, I hope to get rid of them. I don't fancy them things travelling across the close.
Neither do I, mate.
Have to keep your eye open. Thanks for helping with the car, Mick.
No sweat. Oh, hey, Frank, are we going to go for Berry on Friday night, or what?
I don't think I'll be able to make it, Mick. Saturday, maybe.
It's going to be a good night on Friday, you know. You know Lynn, the landlady from the Swan, well, she's leaving for the Black Horse. She's having a farewell do. Half-price sale. Should be a good night, Frank.
Let's give it a miss, Mick. All right, Ellis.
How you doing? So how you coping then, big brother? You've made an appointment yet at the salon with the beautiful Angie?
Very funny. Listen, I want help. How are you fixed?
Oh, no problem. If you want me to put more hours in on the cab, I don't mind. I'm enjoying myself. Business has been good lately. Takings are up, yeah.
No, I want the opposite. It's bad enough you driving the cab illegally.
Oh, come on, Mick. I'm careful. You know that. I stick to me patch. I don't give the punters any lip. It's safe.
No.
So what do you want, then?
I'll do the longer hours. You do some more babysitting.
Oh, go ahead, Mick. Yeah, I'm not a natural-born babysitter. The kids, they walk all over me.
Yeah, but they can't fine you for that. If you get caught driving that taxi, we're both in trouble. Please, Ellis, I need you. I mean, I hate to say it, bro, but I do need you just till I get the kids off to Garda.
See you, Mick, Alice.
Yeah, okay, friend. Oh, look. Can't he get Marcia and another boy, Sinbad, to babysit? Leo and Jem are going about them all the time.
Hey, they do more than their fair share. They're not even family.
Hey. I've helped when it matters.
Only when it suits. And hey, you owe me.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
Don't take your time, brother.
We're not messing about anymore. Tell me who the lad is.
That's it now.
Jackie, who is he? It's that Darren, isn't it?
Do you honestly think shouting at us is going to do any good, Ron?
Yes, I do, if it makes you realise how serious I am about wanting to find out. Jackie, don't you realise you could have died in there? Why are you protecting him? Right. Cry all you like, you know, but you're not getting out this house again until you tell me the truth.
Oh, stop it. Just stop it now, Ron. We're going out. This is going to make us ill. Come on, Ron. We've got to go to the shop.
Hey, is it because you're frightened of him, Jack? Jack, is that it, love? Because listen, if it is, you know, don't worry about it.
Come on, Ron. Are you fit enough to be left?
Adam's scheme to sell Lance's car backfires next on Living, and he's got some serious explaining to do in Home and Away.
Hello.
Hi. Just been round to your house to see Jackie, but there's no one in.
She's gone to the library.
I thought she was being kept in.
She was. Well, is. But I felt so sorry for being cooped up in the house. I said she could pop over to the library. But if Ron finds out, I'll be the one to get it.
Well, she's obviously feeling much better then.
Well, she's never seriously injured. Thank God. The police have questioned her again, though.
And how's it looking for her?
Well, we're fairly sure there's at least one lad involved. The boy that Barry Grant saw running away. Ron thinks it's a lad called Darren. Jackie was hanging around with him. But we don't know his second name, and Madam's sticking to her original story.
What about the door being left open and her seeing the fire?
Yeah. Ron's trying to find this lad called Darren, but he should leave it to the police.
And do the police know about this lad?
Yeah, I phoned them. That's why they were here earlier. Right. Cup of tea, then?
Oh, no, thanks. No, I had a couple of drinks at the funeral.
Funeral?
Yeah, I had an old parishioner, Mrs. Griffiths. She wanted me to bury her husband, so that's why I'm down here again.
Oh, yeah. And it's a very nice excuse to visit the close, isn't it?
I shouldn't think that I needed an excuse with you being here.
And her, next door. Your friend.
You're not very busy, are you?
Ron's got this theory that everyone's blacking us because of Jackie and the fire.
Oh, I should be glad of the peace. That's one good thing about Grassmere.
You shouldn't be stuck up there.
What, a priest would love to be up there.
All men at the end of their careers.
It's a vocation, it's not a planned career structure.
No, isn't it? You could still get to the top, you know, if you just learn to pick the right company.
I'm not that ambitious.
Well, that's obvious, spending all your days off coming down here.
Good afternoon, Mr. Grant.
Good afternoon, Mr. Hamoud. How are you today?
Oh, I'm fine, thanks. And you?
Yeah, I'm very well. A bit curious, though, you know.
But sensible enough not to be too nosy.
Nothing wrong with being curious, Mr. Hamoud.
Oh, not when one is being paid a reasonable amount of money for privacy, Mr. Grant. Oh, I take it that you'll not attempt to gain access to that flat again till we leave? Oh, curb your curiosity for just a short while longer, Mr. Grant. We'll be gone soon. I see your empire is expanding. Another shop opening soon?
Yeah, it's a video shop. Should do well.
अच्छा सुनो, वो बॉक्स उधर ही रख देना, भूलना मत. और पीछे का दरवाजा अच्छी तरह से बंद करना.
What did you say, that?
Oh, I told him to close the back of the van. See you again, no doubt. And you're sensible enough to stay out of our business, aren't you?
I'm sensible enough, Mr. Hamoud.
I really think it's her that Bert's girl down to them.
Oh, I don't think so. But she is involved. It's pretty obvious she's protecting somebody, or a group of people.
They must be mortified.
Yeah, well, they're under a lot of strain at the moment, and I'm not helping.
You can't if you're up in the Lake District, can you?
I mean, I'm not helping because I'm a worry to them as well.
Why? Because of me?
You heard from your mother?
No, not a word. What's she gonna do? What are you gonna do?
All right, Mark.
Hey, Mr. Rogers.
Hi, mate.
This is me.
The boyfriend.
My friend, Derek. And this is Mr. Rogers' neighbour.
Pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you. Just off to the shops, pick up a few things. Always something you forget, isn't it? Right, I'll leave you to it then, eh?
Yeah.
Bye now.
Bye. See ya. Something has to happen, Derek. We both know that.
Yes, we do. And you've got to realise the enormity of it all.
I do. Listen, I've been reading a book about people in our situation. We're not that unusual, you know. There have been and still are loads of people like us.
Margaret, this isn't the sort of problem that can be solved by some agony aunt in a women's magazine. It's as big a decision that anyone has ever had to make.
I know, but you're not on your own. There's hundreds, probably thousands of priests all over the world who've had to make the same decision.
It makes no consolation to me that brother priests are going through the same trial.
Trial?
I love being with you, Margaret. I don't know what I used to think about before I met you, because I think about you all the time.
I feel the same about you. I read the same papers as you because it makes me feel closer to you. I just want to know where you were all the time and who you're with. I just want you to be with me all the time. I started listening to the radio because I know you do. Sounds really silly, but it's true.
I've started listening to Top the Pops after a break of many years.
Listen, it says in this book that an awful lot of priests live openly with women, especially in Africa and South America.
Also, I'm moving to Africa then, are we? Well, there may be a lot wrong with the Catholic Church and its ministers, but the most important thing is conscience. If a man can truly look God in the eye and feel he has a clear conscience, then no more can be asked of him.
And you couldn't.
I'm in a turmoil. I'm torn between two emotions for you and the priesthood. I don't want to give either up, but I have to choose.
Nan!
So, I'll get in touch and tell you when I'm next off.
Derek.
What?
I can't let you go without saying this.
Saying what?
I love you.
Me too.
And something's got to happen. I can't go on with things the way they are. You've got to choose.
No.
There must be a way, Derek. There has to be. I love you so much.
Don't tell me you're here to read the gas meter.
Well, if you're Mr. Harrison, yeah?
Hi, Frank. Come on, Mr. Subtlety.
What are you doing?
I want to know what you've told people.
Olives? Since when did you like olives?
I just thought I'd try them for a change.
Bit exotic for you, isn't it, Dad? Bit close to being a foreign food.
It's only a jar of olives.
Oh, and wine.
Yeah, I like a drop of red wine occasionally. I'd seen everyone's going out, I just thought I'd enjoy my own company and a drop of red wine.
Red wine? You sound like an expert all of a sudden.
Yeah, well, it's a fruity, cheeky little wine, stopping just short of impudence.
You've got somebody coming round here tonight, haven't you?
No?
Oh, I'm not stopping at Siobhan's anymore.
Why's that then?
Well, we're going to a grandstead early in the morning, so her dad said he'd bring me home after we'd been to the pictures and had an hamburger.
What time will that be?
What time do you want me to come home?
About 11ish, eh?
11? If I'd last to stay out until 11, you'd have gone mad.
Not when I know where you are and who you're with, and if Siobhan's dad's bring you home, that's fine by me.
Right, great.
So no homework to do?
I've done it all. You are treating yourself, aren't you?
Oh, they're for you and me. Open them now if you want.
Nah, you're all right. We'll save them until tomorrow night.
The only place they not enough for me anyway.
Yeah, we'll keep it that way, or we'll all be in it. And you'll be in it the deepest, because we'll all be standing on you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Dad, why did you leave me in there anyway? I mean, if Barry Grant hadn't kicked the door tonight, I could have been killed.
I was running for help, and then I saw what he did, so I thought it just best to leave it. I knew you were okay. The cop's giving you loads.
Yeah, well, he can't do much if he just stick to me story, can he?
Yeah, that's the thing, just stick to it. And they'll provide them with another school, won't they?
Yeah, well, you were stupid enough to do it.
Oh, it was a laugh. Gave the kids an holiday, didn't it? Right, go on, get off. Hey, and remember, keep it shut. I'll be in touch.
Something I should have done a long time ago.
We've only just decorated in here.
I'll decorate again. Won't take me long, I'll have it done by the weekend.
Look, you'll get yourself out of breath. Sit down.
I'm all right, I'm all right. I've never liked this wallpaper. In fact, I hate it. And it makes me feel better.
Is this anything to do with the chemicals? I couldn't help noticing the van outside.
Yes. Neither could Julia Brogan. Not the most discreet company in the world, are they? I was just staying out of the kitchen while he was working in there, and I thought, well, if I've got to get the kitchen back in order, I might as well go the whole hog and do in here as well.
If it's any consolation, I never liked it either. It's just the dramatic gesture I wasn't expecting.
Let's go and choose something nice tomorrow, shall we?
All right. If you take it easy and clear up this mess.
No sooner said than done.
Are they winning the battle?
Who? The cockroaches or the exterminators?
Do they know where they've come from?
Interestingly enough, Spain.
Spain?
Yeah, it seems we've got our son to thank for this lot. Yeah. There's a bag under the sink with a small straw donkey in it. I expect he was going to give it to us as a joke.
I do worry about his sense of humour.
Well, the donkey it contained a lot of eggs or larvae or whatever else Spanish cockroaches are called, hence the infestation.
Well, is that good or bad, finding the source?
Well, good.
And will they guarantee to get rid of our unwanted guests?
Well, yeah. I'll make you a cup of tea, but the kitchen's out of bounds.
Doesn't matter. I just passed Jackie Dixon talking to a boy who I'm sure was one of that gang that hang round the passageway.
Oh, yeah? Is that significant?
I think he might be the one who threatened me. And with the trouble she's in, I don't think it's a good idea hanging around with his sort. Perhaps I should have a word with the Dixons.
Oh, I'd keep out of it if I were you. Look what happened when he got involved with Katie Rogers.
John, how can I keep out of it? As a pupil, she's my responsibility.
Well, I'd leave it to the police. I'll get it. Ugh. Oh, talk of the devil. Come in, Rod.
All right, John. I couldn't help noticing the van outside.
With powers of observation like that, you'll make Chief Constable one day.
That's the training, that does it. I'd also say that you intend to redecorate soon.
Correct.
Anyway, would I be taking a chance by suggesting that this might belong to you?
He's found Manuel. I knew we were one short. Sit down and I'll tell you all about it.
How many are there in your house?
Just the one, I hope.
I'd make you a cup of tea, actually, but I'm afraid the kitchen's out of bounds.
I wish you wouldn't keep talking about that. I'm dying for a cup.
Yeah, well, you can come round to ours, you know.
Oh, I wasn't hinting.
That's all right, no problem.
That's mighty neighbourly of you. Thank you. Come on.
Are you sure it won't be too much trouble?
No, none at all.
No.
Ta-da! Something to wash the meal down with?
Hiya.
Well?
Oh, sorry, come in.
Everything all right?
Yeah. Well, no.
No.
Had a slight accident with the chickens.
Oh, you can't trust a man to do anything. Come on. Let's have a look. Might be something we can salvage.
Unless you're a magician.
Oh dear, we have had an accident, haven't we? Hey, it looks as though we've got the same taste in wine as well. Not exactly been your day, has it?
I think I lingered too long in the bath.
Oh, never mind. You are only a man after all.
Honestly, I can cook. I want it to be just right, too.
Oh, aren't you nice? So where are your kids?
They're all out, but I Kate to be back about 11 now.
Oh, God, it'll be nice to meet her.
Well, it looks like we're going to have to eat out after all.
Oh, no, it doesn't. I've just walked past that pizza place, you know, where those new shops are. And the smell coming from it was delicious. You open the wine and I'll go and get us a couple hours about that.
Yeah, great, but I'll come with you. There's been a few hooligans hanging around here lately.
Hey, I'm a big girl. I can look after myself. And it's still daylight.
I know, but I just want to make sure they don't put anchovies on mine.
All right, let's go. Got a lovely house, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
Sit down. Make yourselves at home.
This is very kind of you. I feel as though we've descended upon you.
Oh, give over. It's nice to have company, isn't it, Rod?
Yeah, Nan?
It's a pity Diana isn't here. She'd be sorry she missed you. She goes to her dad's after work on Fridays. Just a bit of washing for him.
Yes, well, it's a shame to have missed her.
She works at a pharmacy on the cosmetic counter. She's got beautiful nails. If ever you need any advice, don't you be afraid to ask her.
Well, thanks, I'll bear that in mind.
So, did they say how long they'd be at yours then, John?
Oh, I'm not sure. Until every last cockroach has been found, I suppose.
You're lucky. We didn't have Terminators and all that fancy equipment in our day. We just had to get used to them, keep our eyes open. When Rod found one in here, he didn't know the first thing about them.
Well, I knew it was a cockroach.
Yeah, but you associated them with filth and squalor. He never dreamt that a school teacher could be overrun with them.
Well, we weren't actually overrun by them. I mean, the problem has been contained.
And is in the process of being solved.
Yeah, I'll put the kettle on, eh?
Oh, don't go to any trouble on our account, Rod.
Trouble? Putting the kettle on and making tea for our neighbours in their hour of desperation.
That's a bit of an overstatement.
You just relax and stay as long as you want. Come on, Rod. You make the tea and I'll sort the biscuits out. I hope you like digestives.
Yes, fine, thanks.
Here we go.
So,
Hey, we'll show me your record collection.
Oh, I don't think I've heard that one before.
I'm serious.
I'm sure you are.
Within 10 minutes of us meeting, we were talking about records.
Where were you? I can't remember.
First time I saw you, I could tell you were a Buddy Holly fan.
I bet you say that to all the Buddy Holly fans.
We should go and see the chauffeur comes down here again.
Has it been to Liverpool?
I don't know. I think it's been to Manchester. I'll find out.
Was your wife a Buddy Holly fan?
Not really, no. Here you go.
Ta.
Oh. Now that's plenty for me. Hey, what am I thinking about?
What do you mean?
Smoothie or what? I should have put some music on.
Oh, no, not a smoothie, Frank. That's why I like you.
More tea, anyone?
Not for me, thanks.
No, me. In fact, we better get back and see if they put our kitchen back together.
Well, it's been lovely having you around. Nothing like the old Dunkirk spirit, eh?
Dunkirk spirit?
Being able to help out when neighbours are in need and all that.
Oh, yes.
Lucky I was still here in the hour of need of our neighbours, wasn't it?
And are you over your ordeal now?
Oh, as much as I'll ever be. I mean, it's being on my own that worries me. But I'm lucky having such wonderful grandchildren to support me. Oh, yes. I just don't know how I would have survived without my Rod.
Well, if you can't help your own, like.
And he said I can stay here as long as I want to.
You're very lucky.
Yes, I am. But fair dues. I chip in and do my share round the house. Wouldn't you agree, Rod? I pull me weight.
Oh, yeah, Nan, yeah.
I mean, only the other day when our Rod was worried if our house was infested, I offered to scrub it from top to bottom, didn't I?
Yeah, thankfully it wasn't necessary.
Right, well, we better go and see what they're up to. Thanks ever so much, and, well, you must come round to our house next time for tea.
Oh, that'd be lovely. Thanks very much.
From the size of them boxes, I reckon there's videos in them, you know. That's what it'll be, you know. Oh, there'll be pirating videos.
I reckon it's heavier than that. I reckon it's porn.
Blue movies? Nah, I can't see it being that. Now, it's got to be something really big, though, the way they're acting. I'll tell you what it could be. Could be dodgy passports. Plenty of money in that, Sinbad.
Well, it could be. Or whatever it is, they'll be out of here soon. Just stay out of it, Buzz.
Look, I want to find out what they're doing before they leave, all right?
Look, there's some things and some people best not know and stick to your own.
How do you mean?
Well, don't get me wrong. I mean, I've got nothing against their sort. Marcia knows loads down the market. She said, well, you don't know what kind of rules these fellas play by, do you? Stay out of it, buddy. You could get hurt.
What are you doing the weekend?
Oh, I don't know. Watching the London Marathon on the telly on Sunday. That's all I've got planned up to now.
Didn't think you'd be interested in that.
Oh, I know somebody that's running it.
Oh, yeah. Man or a woman?
A man. Somebody who I think a lot of.
Who's that, then?
My brother, Joe.
Oh, is he the one that's married or the one that lives at home?
The one that was married. But now he's back with us until he finds a flat. Oh, do you know, I think I've had too many anchovies.
I don't know how anyone can eat them. You do look a bit pale. Can we get you anything?
Oh, just a glass of water, please.
So what now? A sledgehammer?
Well, that's about the only way I'm going to get in there, isn't it?
No, I don't think I've ever seen you as wound up as this before, especially over something that could turn out to be nothing.
Look, I'm the landlord, aren't I? I want to know what my tenants are up to. I mean, if this is dodgy, it could land on my toes, you know.
And I bet it turns out they're just storing a load of our market stock. I bet this is a wind-up.
Look, Sinbad, for the money they're paying me, it's not that all right. And I'm going to get in there if it kills me.
I haven't had this stuff since I was a kid.
There you go.
Thanks. Oh, Frank, I think I'm going to be sick. Oh.
Top of the stairs. Straight ahead. You're home early.
Fell out what you want.
Again? What was it this time?
Because I wouldn't tell the biology answers I found. I said it was more interesting to look them up for yourself, and she called me a swat.
Oh, well, never mind.
Who's upstairs?
A friend called round and we had a pizza.
What kind of friend?
A lady friend's a matter of fact. I'm glad you're home early. You can meet her now.
I don't want to meet her.
Katie, she's just a friend. Don't be impolite.
I knew you were sneaking somebody in when we were all out.
I haven't sneaked anyone in.
How could you have anybody in here replacing me mum?
She's not replacing your mum.
Hello.
Katie! I'm sorry. Katie, now you stop there. I want to talk to you. Katie! Katie!
How could you bring somebody like here into our house? How could you think about somebody like here replacing me mum?
Don't talk soft. Now, she's not well. Come down and meet her properly. Don't you dare behave like this.
I'm behaving better than you are, and I'm going to tell my mum about this.
Katie! Katie! Katie!
I don't want any other woman but my mum in this house. Hasn't he gone yet?
Well, it doesn't sound like it. He can't get the car to start.
Why hasn't he sent for his girlfriends and she got his engine running?
Katie.
What?
Well, there was no need for that.
Well, there's no need for her to start throwing up all over our house.
Poor Cortina, dead as a doornail.
Yeah, good to hear.
Hi, love.
Hiya.
Want some brekkie?
No, sir.
Main meal of the day, you know.
Yeah, I know. You've got to watch what you eat, haven't you? Wouldn't want to start throwing up at anything.
Nothing like competition, eh?
Yeah.
So tell me, when is this big meet with the bishop, then?
In a bit. Yeah, better be off soon. Yeah, please don't tell Dee I've been round here or where I'm going.
No sweat. She probably only said I was in cahoots with you and you better fluff anyway. All right, mate. Joke. Remember
Yeah,
them?
well, I think I'll wait till I've seen the bishop before I decide whether or not I've got a sense of humour. Look, I better go. See you soon.
Yeah, all right, mate. Good luck. So, when are they opening then?
Who?
Your mates from the subcontinent, that's who.
They're from Birmingham, Ron.
Well, why don't they open a shop in Birmingham?
Can I come in over?
Yeah, all right. Yeah. So, what's it going to be like?
Just a pint of milk for me, one, thanks.
And you forgot to put your order in for Easter eggs, didn't you?
No, one of these sorts out, thanks.
And you know what I mean, Barry. Are they going to be doing a lot of what?
Are you going to be doing what lot, Ron?
Your Asian buddies. Are they going to be doing a lot like their crowd generally do? Flogging everything I've got in here, plus the rest. Like papers, ale, videos, fruit and veg, cuddly toys, books on fly fishing.
We'd have to wait and see, won't we?
Listen, Barry, I might be a bit thick, but I'm not stupid, you know.
And you're getting a bit carried away, Ron.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right. I mean, it's only my livelihood that's at stake after all, isn't it?
I think you're worrying a bit too much myself.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. I promise not to worry if you tell me what they're going to be flogging.
I'll tell you what you're flogging, Ron. You're flogging a dead horse. Haven't you heard of client confidentiality? There you go, sir.
Thank you.
All right.
Morning, John. Morning, Bob.
How are you, Ron? There you go, mate.
Cheers, mate. 48. You off out?
Only for a stroll.
Oh, yeah? Where to?
Nowhere in particular. Just for the exercise. Always take a bit of chocolate along.
Well, in that case, how about a couple of Easter eggs?
I don't think so.
Oh, well. You're very quiet today, Barbara.
Am I? Sorry.
Oh, no, don't apologise.
How's Jackie?
The dreaded daughter is still confined to barracks. All last week and this. Best place for her at the time being. A little bit of solitary confinement is doing her the world of good.
Oh, I see. So, she hasn't been out at all, then?
She would never get past the machine guns. Oh, did you get your cockroach problem sorted out?
Thanks, Ron.
Well, I couldn't help noticing the exterminator's van, you know.
We've had the place thoroughly treated. I don't think we'll be seeing any more of our creepy-crawly friends.
Just wish the bug blasters could come round and sort out some of my worries, eh?
Don't we all?
Sitting down on the job, are we?
Just like this morning.
You expecting a rush?
No.
Well, how about a proper hello, then? What's up?
Nothing, I'm sorry.
What's the matter, Angela?
It's my beloved, estranged husband.
Has he been hassling you?
He came round this morning, talking about moving back in. Again.
Again?
Yeah. He pulled the same stunt last week. I thought it was all talk. It usually is with him. But I don't know. He seems serious.
How do you feel about that?
I just want to get on with my own life.
Tell him to sling his hoop, then.
It's the house that Colin built, though, isn't it?
So?
So he's double mortgaged it, which means I'm trapped there. And now he's talking about moving back in and taking up where he left off.
As what, though?
He reckons he wants to be my husband again. He wants it to all be like it was.
Do you believe him?
No. No, I don't.
Yeah. Go on, then.
It's all down to money with him, not love. He just wants to bail his precious business out. He just sees moving back in with me as a cost-cutting exercise. It's saving the rent in his flat for a start.
I thought his business was doing all right.
Oh, it is. Or so he says. It's just that no one's paying him. He came in waving this in my face this morning. It's a list of all the people that owe him money.
Well, why doesn't he just go round and collect it, then?
He said he's tried. I wish he'd try a bit harder.
Wish you'd have told me about this before.
No. I can fight my own battles, honest.
Yes, we've got a half-10 appointment with Bishop Compton.
Yes.
Direct your phone.
The bishop's running late this morning. Oh, do take a seat.
OK, mate. Cheers. See you now.
Have you got it sorted?
Johnny McLeod's lent me his wife's car. They're going away in a camper van for a few days, so...
You? In a woman's car?
Beggars can't be choosers. It's only for a day or so, till I get my beauty back on the road.
Right, I think I'll go and get a shower.
Anything interesting in there?
No.
Help you with your schoolwork later, eh?
You're all right. Haven't you got to go to work or something?
No, I took a day in lieu with me car conking out.
True to read over someone's shoulder.
I'm true to ignore your dad when he's trying to talk to you. Look, love, I know I upset you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
I'm not upset, I'm fine. I've seen vomit before.
Denise didn't do it on purpose, you know. It was something she ate.
You don't have to explain to me.
She was ill all weekend.
Why, when did you see her?
I haven't. I phoned her up.
Oh. Are you sure right now?
Yeah. But you're not, are you?
I'm okay.
This isn't about Denise being sick, is it?
No.
I just want you to know that all that matters to me is that you and our Sammy are happy. You're all I care about.
I know that.
And nobody is ever going to take my love away from you two.
I know that, Dad.
Right. Good.
Well, is it? Well, it hasn't taken you very long to recover, has it?
How do you mean? From what?
From me mum. It's all right saying you love me and everything, but what about me mum? She's only been gone about 6 months and you're already moving somebody else in.
I haven't, honest.
She hasn't even thought about looking for another fella.
Is that what she told you?
Yeah, we talk about loads of things.
Are you going to tell her about Denise?
She wouldn't want to know. She it wasn't any of her business.
It is if it upsets you.
She's got enough on her plate without hearing about your girlfriends.
Please, Katie, it's not like that. Denise is just a good laugh. Somebody to have a drink with. She'll never mean to me what your mum meant to me.
Why are you going out with her then?
She's just someone to talk to have a bit of fun with.
Oh, a bit of fun. So it's all just a big game, is it?
No.
And I suppose part of this game was lying to me and getting me out of the house so you could have your bit of fun.
No, Katie, please.
I've got a vision.
Coffee?
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to go. I'm sorry.
Yeah, love, put that in your purse. You see, you were 25p short, so I've took this back, so we're right now, OK? Yeah. All right. Yeah. It's that way, love. Ta-da now. Do you know what? She tries that trick on every time she comes in here.
You'd never have thought.
I would. That was a quick walk, wasn't it?
Yes.
John sent you back for more chocolate?
No, actually, I came back to see you.
Me? Huh? My luck must be in.
I just wanted a quick word.
Yeah, well, as long as it is a quick one, love, because Dee Dee's taking over in a minute, you know. I was planning on nipping into town.
It won't take long. I just thought you should know.
Know what?
Jackie was out on Friday at tea time.
Well, our Jackie? Nah, couldn't have been.
I'm sorry, she was. Definitely.
Where?
Just up the road. And she was talking to a boy from that gang.
Tall, sandy hair?
Yes. I've had trouble with him before, blocking me on the footpath.
Bleeding Darren! Why have you waited till now to tell me?
I'm sorry. It was only today, when you mentioned you'd been keeping Jackie in, that I realised.
I'm bloody sick of this! I'm sorry, Barb. I'm sorry. It's not your fault. Anyway, thanks for telling us, love.
I thought you should know.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, hiya. Brought your daughter with me. Might as well make some use of her.
I'll leave you to it, then.
What's all this, then?
A mess.
Right. You tidy up and I'll brew her.
Yeah, okay.
Here, drink this and then you can get off.
No, thank you.
You just stood and watched me make it.
Yeah. I just seem to be standing around watching a lot of things these days, don't I?
Yeah, what do you want me to do now, Mum?
I want you to do something dead easy, Jackie. I want you to tell me the truth. What were you doing out with that Darren on Friday?
I wasn't out with Dad and Dad, honest.
Jackie, you promised me you were going to the library.
Yeah, but I did.
Oh, I see. She promised you, did she? Oh, that's a nice little arrangement you two have got going here, isn't it? She tells you, you keep your gob shut and Muggins is kept in the dark. like a mushroom.
Ron.
What?
Well, why didn't you just do as you were told? I trusted you.
Anyway, leave her out of this for a minute. I want some answers off you.
Well, I didn't think it'd do any harm. I'll go into the library.
So why not tell me? Come on, why not tell me? Do you know what, Dee? I am about sick up to here with all of this. You're meant to be my wife, aren't you? What are you doing always sneaking round behind me back? Giving them money, letting them run wild, they're getting away with murder. What am I around here, the big joke or what? I suppose when I go to work, you get the party poppers out, do you?
Of course not.
Oh, no, I can just picture it now. Come on, kids, misery guts is gone. Playtime.
Now you're being ridiculous.
Am I? Well, how's this for being ridiculous? She stays here all day with me. You can get out of this shop now.
What?
Come on, you heard me. The management reserves the right to refuse admission. Off you pop.
Dad?
Oh, you've got a well-trained sticking up for you, haven't you?
Don't be so stupid, Ron.
Stupid, am I? I am not being stupid. I am merely, for once, enjoying the privilege of having a tiny little say in the whereabouts of my own family.
You've gone mad.
That's right. Barking. Stark raving bonkers. In fact, when you get home, could you iron my straitjacket for me, please? Thank you.
Are you sure you don't want any?
No, thanks. It's too early for lunch.
I've got no choice. I've got to go into school soon. I hope I've done the right thing talking to Ron Dixon. He nearly blew a gasket. He's got a real temper, hasn't he? Still, it's understandable, I suppose.
Yes, it's understandable. I'm not surprised you don't understand it. You devote enough time to understanding it. Ron's kids burning down classrooms, starving children, mass murderers.
What?
Well, haven't we been through enough recently without you trying to take the rest of the world's ills on your shoulders?
I can't help but show concern. It's my job.
Can't you switch off just for 5 minutes, please? I just want a bit of time for you and me.
It's not my fault.
It's like living with a Samaritan sometimes.
Oh, don't be ridiculous, John. There is a world beyond these four walls, you know.
Yes. And these four walls are our home. And we've just redecorated them. Why? To make the place that you and I live in and share nice? Or to give me something to stare at while you go and work yourself into the ground?
Where are you going now?
To see if anybody else is interested in a home watch meeting.
Now?
Yes. Well, somebody's got to keep the ball rolling. And I could do with somebody to speak to.
Nah, sorry, mate, we don't stock here. We're not licensed, you know.
Fair enough.
OK, ta-ra. See you again, ta-ra. At last.
At last what?
At last this shop is empty, and that's just how it's going to stay until I get the truth out of you, young lady.
But I've told you the truth. Dad, I went to the library. Dad just appeared.
Jacqueline, it might surprise you to know, but I have heard every fairy story going, including Aladdin.
Yeah, but it's true.
Oh, yeah. What did you do then? Rub a lamppost 3 times and puff, Darren's wish is your command, like?
No, I didn't plan to meet him. He just turned up.
Why?
Well, I don't know.
He's got something to do with that fire, hasn't he?
No.
Jacqueline, he has, hasn't he?
No, Dad, honest.
Right, where does he live?
If someone wants to come in, Dad.
Well, they can just wait, can't they? And so can I. Where does he live?
Look, I don't know where he lives, Dad. I only met him because he hangs around here.
Yes, he does, doesn't he? And when he comes back, I'm going to wipe that smile right off his face.
Look, Dad, don't do anything stupid, will you?
Oh, there's nothing for you to worry about, love. Because until I've managed to have a little word in Darren's ear and get this mess all cleared up, you are going to be nice and warm, safely tucked up at home. Even if your library book is overdue.
Ah. Officially, Derek, I'm on my lunch hour. Now, you didn't keep your appointment with me this morning, did you?
Yes, and I'm sorry. Something came up.
Have you eaten?
No.
Right, Murray, would you, could we have sandwiches for 2 and something to drink, pot of tea, maybe?
Oh, no, thanks.
Right, then. So, what is it that I can do for you on my lunch hour?
Well, I don't quite know where to begin, Father.
Well, take your time. You've come all the way from Grasmere to see me. The least I can do is give you a minute to gather your thoughts.
Well, it's all a bit complicated, I'm afraid.
Yes, I got the feeling it might be.
Yeah, but I came this morning to see you, to ask your advice. But I ran away again. My bottle went. I pretended there was somewhere else I had to be.
Well, everybody's bottle goes every now and then.
Yes, but I ran away from you, you see? I didn't know whether I wanted to hear your advice or not.
Yes, well, you're here now, so let's forget about this morning, shall we?
I wish everything was that easy.
And let's see what advice I'm capable of handing out.
The sort of advice that I want to hear with a bit of luck.
Mm-hmm. And what might that be?
Well, that's the problem. I don't know myself.
Well, it takes a brave man to admit he doesn't know his own mind.
Well, I don't feel very brave at the moment, Father.
Bravery comes in all shapes and sizes, Derek.
Well, this version feels more like pure fear.
Shall I start then? Tell me about her.
Sorry?
Come in. Ah, Mary. Thank you. Thank you. Margaret Clements. Tell me about her.
But how did you know?
It's my job to know.
But who told you her name?
Well, that doesn't matter. What does matter is your welfare. Now tell me about you and Margaret. We've got as long as you need.
There you are. That should be ready in about 15 minutes.
Right.
Would you like tea or coffee?
Oh, please. Coffee, white, no sugar.
Did you do a coffee, white, no sugar, like a magazine?
Yes. Thank you.
There you are.
Lovely. Thanks.
Hiya.
You seem to have fully recovered then.
I don't believe in dwelling on things.
You sure you're all right?
I'm fine, thanks. Have you got more?
Well, I have one for Fiona. Have one for Jenny.
Oh, they're lovely, thanks.
And I also have one for Angela.
You're mad.
Well, I thought it might help take your mind off ex-husbands and their debts, you know.
It'll take more than Easter egg to do that, but thanks anyway.
So, how about tucking in? Cup of tea?
No, I'm saving my egg, but a cup of tea would be nice. And as for culinar's debtors, they can get knotted. Won't be a sec. Right, who's going to make those fabulous beds and nice cup of tea then?
So I see, Father, I feel like I'm in an impossible situation. I love the priesthood. But I love Margaret too. And now she's given me what basically amounts to an ultimatum. One or the other. Her or the priesthood. But I can't choose. Because I love my job. My vocation. Do you see how complicated it is?
Well, I know it must seem that way, but believe me, you are not the first priest to sit in that chair and give me a story along those lines.
And what did you say to the others?
Well, it depended on what they said to me.
Father, I'm being honest with you. I do love this girl. This woman. Oh, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm sorry. I'm repeating myself. I need guidance, you know. I remember your talks in the seminary. You used to talk with such clarity of feeling. I need to know what you really think I should do. This burden of two different kinds of loves, it's crushing me.
And you want me to tell you what to do?
Well, yeah, to advise me, to get it clearer in my own head. I need your help.
I'm afraid that the only person that can help you is yourself, Derek.
Yes, I realise that.
All we can do is to give you the time to think things through.
You've got 10 years to spare?
No, but a leave of absence can be easily arranged.
Father, I've been on retreats. I've been posted to a parish in the middle of nowhere. I really don't think taking a week off is going to have that much difference.
Well, take as much time as you like. The church can spare you for a while, if it means we're not going to lose you for life.
I don't want a leave of absence. I need guidance.
Advice?
Well, my advice to you is to walk away from the pressures of your job and to give yourself a breathing space.
Breathing space. I feel like I do with that. I feel like the church is suffocating me at the moment, killing me with kindness.
All we want to do is to help you to reach the right decision.
What if that decision means that I choose Margaret over the priesthood?
Then you must renounce your vocation and forget about being a priest.
You're all right, I've turned the oven off.
Have you? Great.
Taking the time out there, Andy.
Oh, they've got a set of keys, haven't they? So what do they need the reception committee for?
Look, it's just nice to say hello, isn't it?
Is it?
Sure you don't want a slice of this?
No, thanks.
Teddy, you should have opened up by now, you know. You're going to be losing loads of custom here.
I'm under orders from me staff. Owen's off sick and Matty said I'm not to open up till he gets back from the doctors.
Why, what's up with him?
Oh, he's got dodgy guts or something.
Well, look, Matty or no Matty, it's you that's run this place. You should open it.
Yeah, I know, but I couldn't give him monkeys, could I? Come on, I thought we were going to go for a game of pool.
Look, later, eh? Oh. Good afternoon, Mr. Hamoud. Everything all right?
Ah, very kind of you, Mr. Grant. Never better. अच्छा तुम बजा के दरवाजा खोलो मैं अभी आता हूँ.
Hey, what did you say to him, lad?
Oh, I told him to go upstairs and open the door.
Hey, do you want a slice?
Oh, no, thanks, Mr. Grant. I've got to watch my waistline.
So, what's on the agenda for this afternoon, then, eh?
Oh, the usual, you know. Toing and froing, fetching and carrying. No rest for the wicked, eh?
No.
Oh, yeah. And the piece de resistance. Me dinner.
You'll be turning diabetic.
Jackie, your man's got to look the part. He was going to go back on the road, isn't he?
Back out on the road?
Hey, listen, if them Asians do open a shop next door, I could be back on the Moby permanent. And I might have to give you the royal order of the boot.
Just like my Jimmy, eh?
Ah, now that was a bit different, Jackie, be fair. I mean, Jimmy let me and the Moby down, didn't he?
You and the Moby?
Hey, she's got feelings too, you know.
Oh, I never doubted it for a minute.
Yeah, we got a history, me and that van.
I know, you can tell.
Watch it, you.
Sorry, boss. Anyway, and you better check your highway code. I mean, it's that long since you've been trucking, you might have forgotten what to do with your gear stick.
Jacqueline, there's certain things a man like me never forgets.
Oh, my God, someone held me coat while I faint.
No, I mean, you've got to cash in this time of the year, haven't you, eh? She's a little gold mine on steel-based radials, that Moby.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah, well, there's 2 bank holidays in the Easter week, isn't there? Got to take it out, haven't I?
Oh, got to.
And apart from the usual sound business reasons, it also gives me a chance to escape from my latest bout of domestic strife.
Well, you and Dee Dee had a row?
Big Dee Dee. Me and our Jackie, me and Michael. These days referred to as long-lost #1 son.
That bad?
Worse.
149, love, please. Never mind, at least you've still got your health.
Yeah, but for how long, eh? How long? Anyway, how's life with you, my ex-employee?
Oh, Jimmy's all right.
Has he not managed to fix himself up with another job yet?
No, but you know what he's like. He gets by. Usually by scrounging off me. Thanks, love.
Morning.
Cheers.
Hiya. Draw, love.
Cheers out.
Thirsty work?
Yeah. What isn't?
Not half.
That's £1.5p, love, please.
So do we open up next door soon, eh?
Sorry, I didn't.
Yeah, it should look great, shouldn't it? Stock full of...
Thanks.
Whatever.
I'm sure it will.
Listen, what do you think of this place, then?
Very nice. Lovely staff.
Oh, you can come again.
No, what do you think of your range, like?
Very good.
Yeah, you know, do you think I should diversify or what?
Oh, sorry. Thanks.
Look, I really couldn't say. I wouldn't know the first thing about running a shop. Sorry.
Yeah, I bet.
Thank you.
Draw, love.
You're more than welcome. I don't think.
Sorry, Rob? What?
Ah, nothing.
Now, are you busy?
Run off my feet.
Because I'm here to come to your support.
For?
Home Watch Committee. How about another meeting?
I don't know, mate. I'm not sure.
I don't know about home watch. You need a shop watch. The gangs that are knocking around here.
I know, it's terrible, isn't it? How about it, Rob?
Well, I'm back on the Moe for Easter, John. Next week's a write-off.
Oh, don't look at me, love. My home's not even worth watching.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Just that I want something else. We are stock cubes.
Thanks.
Forget me head if it wasn't screwed on.
That's 38, love, please.
Thanks.
So, that's 10 and 2 is 12.
Nice.
Thanks,
See you again.
love. Ciao.
Bye.
Don't know about Home Watch. I should have told him to go around and stand on sentry duty outside our Jackie's bedroom.
Oh, he means well.
Yeah, I know. Right, my name's Goff, and I'm off.
Hey, hang on.
Why, what's up?
Cough up, Goff. You didn't pay for your chocolate.
Now, you be a good boy for Margaret, eh? Good boy? I better be off. Just don't want me to make that appointment at the hairdresser's.
Yeah, if you won't please. Suppose I'd better make the effort for Chairman Max and his table function.
Okay.
You open that. Margaret, the answering machine's on. You can't be held hostage by a telephone.
No, but he always rings if something's up, and he promised he was coming today.
Men and their promises.
Derek's not like that.
Sorry, forgot he was heaven sent.
Why is he not answering his phone?
Perhaps there's an emergency in the parish.
I think.
Probably.
Hello there. Is Max about?
Hi, no, he's at work, I'm afraid. Won't I do?
Oh, yes, Home Watch. I was wondering about another meeting.
Ah, well, perhaps Max is the man to see.
Oh, well, could you tell me when he's available?
I'm not sure.
Well, I could give you dates when I'm free, and then...
Actually, John, it might be better if you had a word with Max. Look, I'm really sorry, but I've got to go. I've got a hospital appointment.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I won't keep you. And I hope everything's all right. Thanks. Oh, Mick!
Well, it took a while, but I knew the chemotherapy had come in useful for something sometime.
You going out for the day, then?
More like a week. I'm taking the kids to Cardiff to see their grandparents, you know.
Oh, you're not going to be around for a Home Watch meeting in the next few days, then?
I'm sorry, John, but like I said,
No,
you know...
I understand. I was just trying to keep the momentum going before terminal apathy sets in.
Yeah, well, good luck with it, mate, anyway.
Thanks a lot. And have a nice time.
Yeah, thanks.
Hello, Frank. New car?
No. What do I need a new car for when I've got a work of art standing there?
Very true.
No, I borrowed this off me mate while she's in for repairs, you know.
Oh, right, Home Watch.
Yeah?
I was thinking about having another meeting.
Yeah, I'm game, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we'll organise everyone, I'll be there.
Oh, well, I was just wondering where we could hold it, you know.
Well, you're the brains behind it, mate. Better stick to your place.
Yes, but,
Well, just let me know when you're ready, OK?
OK.
Sammy! Katie! 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 What are you doing?
Getting my stuff together.
Why?
I'm going to my mum's.
Ah, don't, please.
But you know I'm going. I'm staying with her for Easter.
Oh. I'm sorry, I thought.
Thought what?
I thought you weren't heading over there till Good Friday.
Oh, yeah, I know, but I phoned and I said I'd go earlier.
How come?
What's company for it, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, of course it is. So when are you back then?
Give us a chance. I haven't even gone yet.
Sorry. I just wondered.
You all right, Dad?
Yeah, yeah. It's just the size of your bags being packed in there.
Yeah, well, I'm not going for a while yet.
Oh, good. Hey, hope you remember to put your toothbrush in.
Yeah, of course.
How long have we got to wait for? I thought we were going for the game of pool.
Just give it a minute.
What for? Hey, can I give you a hand with that, please?
Churro, Johnny though.
What?
That's very kind of you, Mr. Grant, but we can manage, thank you. अच्छा तुम गाड़ी में बैठो मैं उल्लू के पट्टों से निपट के 1 मिनट में आता हूँ.
Look, I was only trying to help.
I know, but you know he speaks no English. You know he probably thought that you were trying to check on the contents of the box or something.
Oh, no, he wouldn't have thought that, would he?
Oh well, onward, ever onward.
What was all that about? Well, what do you reckon the Pakistani is for taking a mickey?
Strap you both in.
I can strap myself.
Oh, all right then. I'll strap little Gemini, won't I, babe?
Yes, please.
All right, look. You get in the taxi and I'll go and see where Uncle Ellis is. Ellis! Ellis, come here.
Right, all right.
I'm gonna miss that train, you know.
Keep your wig on.
Hey, and don't be messing about in that taxi while I'm gone.
Hey, trust me.
I've heard that before, haven't I?
Get in. Right then, kids. Where to?
Cardiff!
Worst luck.
You send my love to Grandma and Grandad Christie.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
Hey, and you. You relax and you enjoy your holiday.
Yeah, well, that's easier said than done.
Oh, well, at least make an effort.
Especially when the first thing you got to tell them is the kid's school's gone up in smoke.
Yeah. But maybe this will help. Get the kids something with it.
No, you need as much as I do.
Yeah, well, I've flooded my car, haven't I? I might as well treat my fave niece and nephew. Go ahead, Ted.
Ah, cheers, bro.
All right. So then, kids, first stop, Lime Street Station.
Yeah!
Now, can we get off? Do you know what? I've had enough of this. Now, and his big secret. Come on. You're off your head. Are you going to help us or what? With what exactly? Well, I can't get in through the front door, can I? Into Nawaz's flat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up through the loft, along, and I'm going to knock a hole in the breeze block. You can't just break into someone else's flat. I can do what I want, Terry. I'm the landlord. Well, you'll have to do it on your own, because all I want is a pint and a game of pool. Oh, come on, sir. Look, there's a game of killer down the Swan, 50 quid jackpot. You'll have to do it on your own, won't you? Oh, well, thanks for nothing, mate. Yeah, well, good luck. Some bloody...
How did you go then?
Yeah, I'll get them for you, look.
No, you're okay. They're not heavy.
You sure? Hey, your hair looks nice.
Does it, Ta?
Will you give that to your mum when you see her?
What is it?
It's just some money to get you through the week and a bit extra for your mum, with it being Easter and that.
She's okay, you know.
Yeah, sure she is. Hey, keep that safe.
Yeah, I will.
Look, love, is there any reason why going early to your mum's?
No, should there be?
No, you're free to see her whenever you want. But this time, is it because I'm seeing Denise?
No, you're free to see her whenever you like.
Yeah, I know, but you don't like me seeing her, do you?
Look, Dad, you can see who you want when you want. It's got nothing to do with me. I'm not really bothered.
Yeah, OK.
The coach is dropping half an hour.
Yeah, I'll run you down there. Hey, might as well take this with you.
An Easter egg?
Your favourite.
When I was 10.
You're never too old for an Easter egg. Hey, we gotta save that till Sunday.
Oh, I've got no room for it, Dad.
I'll put it in your bag.
It'll get crushed on the coach.
Yeah, but...
Really, Dad? I'll have when I get back, eh?
Excuse me, Darren, isn't it? Where did you think you're going? Get off! Shut it, Swan! Now, listen, you. Leave my daughter alone. Have you got that? Listen, pal, get back to your drink before you regret it.
I'm not drinking, pal. That's my name above the door there. There's Murphy. This is my pub.
Is it? Well, get back to your pub, then.
And that lad you're beating up is Darren Murphy, my son.
Hi.
Hiya.
Everything okay?
What are you doing? Yeah, how did it go at the hospital?
Same as ever. Come and play with your toys, eh? Be glad to see the back of those needles.
Do you want a cup of tea or anything?
No, thanks. Margaret? You've contacted Derek yet? Never mind, eh? Busy time.
He's always made time for me, though.
Yeah, it is Easter week, Margaret. I mean, apparently that's more important than Christmas to Catholics.
30 seconds it'd take to pick up the phone. I only want to hear his voice.
Well, if he's out, he mightn't be able to get to a phone.
Like on Monday when he was round at the Dixon shop. Ron told me before. He's been round and never even come to see me.
Well, it was probably just a flying visit.
Oh, I've scared him off, I know I have.
How could you do that?
I came on all heavy with him last week about leaving the priesthood and stuff. That's the last I've heard of him. What am I gonna do?
Look, you're not making much sense here, pal.
Look, I've told you, haven't I? I want him to stay away from my daughter.
And have you told your daughter to stay away from him?
My daughter didn't leave him for dead.
What? He's off his head, Dad. It's all because he thinks I'm seeing his girl.
Seeing her? Hey, you better get yourself a telescope, sunshine. You won't be getting near enough to see her.
You said I wanted to anyway.
Yeah, you ain't got a minute. Just cut the lip, you.
Don't you realise she could have died?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, no. Cast your mind back, eh? A burning junior school. My Jackie lying inside. You and your cronies legging it.
Cronies?
Your gang. I've seen you hanging around causing trouble.
Is this true? Yeah, we hang around. There's nothing else to do, but we don't cause trouble.
I'll just burn schools down, that's all.
What? Hey, hang on, pal. You can't go around making accusations like that.
Why not? It's the truth.
Say so?
It's bloody obvious. He runs a little mob of hooligans, your son.
Yeah, well, he might be a bit of a clown. There's not a southern arsonist.
Yeah, I'm not a clown either.
Hey, bullets.
Look, mate, I understand he's your son and all that, but he left my daughter in the middle of his own private bonfire.
And what was your daughter doing there in the first place?
I didn't know she was there till after the fire.
Exactly.
Meaning what, like?
When was this fire?
A week last Friday. It was all over the Echo, for God's sake.
A week last Friday?
Yes, a week last Friday.
He was in this boozer, collecting glasses.
What?
He was here.
Yeah, I was. All night.
No, he wasn't. I'm telling you.
Telling me what? It was your daughter he found at this fire, not my son.
Look, I don't care about that.
Hey, what would you do if I turned up on your doorstep, shooting off at the mouth about your lad, if you've got one?
I have, actually. And it's your lad who's running wild, and it's you who can't control your own son.
And you keep tabs on your daughter every minute of the day, do you?
That's not the point, is it?
I think it is. Don't you? Now, if you don't mind, I've got a pub to run. So go and look for your pyromaniac somewhere else. And keep yourself and your kids away from my doorstep. You, inside.
Oh my God। अच्छा सुनो, मेरा वॉलेट मैंने फ्लैट पे छोड़ दिया है। चलो वापस चलो। चलो जल्दी करो।
Hello? How did it go?
Okay. The main problem is just finding enough space for all these junior school kids, let alone anything else. I wish you'd use a bookmark.
Sorry.
How's your day been?
Bit of a washout, really. Nobody seems interested in the home watch anymore.
Can't say I'm surprised.
Not even Ron Dixon.
Well, that might just be a blessing in disguise.
Why?
I think we could do with backing off from Ron Dixon for the time being.
Backing off?
In the light of this fire. Their daughter's at least partly implicated. I just don't think you should get any more involved.
I'm not involved now.
But I am. As her deputy headmistress, and we do live next door to them. So if you don't mind, could you just please tone down your bosom buddy act with Ron?
Hold on a minute. Jackie Dixon hasn't been accused, let alone convicted of any crime. And that certainly doesn't make her father a villain. And it definitely has nothing to do with our friendship.
I don't want to get any deeper into this mess than I already am, thank you.
Oh, I see. So I'm not going to be allowed to play out anymore.
I don't want to argue about this, John.
Why not? Because you know you'll lose? Oh, Peter wasn't exactly a saint in his youth, was he? Blowing up garages. What if our neighbours had ignored us?
That was a completely different situation.
Not the way I see it.
Look, I could be on very dodgy ground here, ethically and professionally. I've got to keep my distance.
Yes, well, I haven't. I happen to think that Ron Dixon could do with somebody to stick up for him right now. And I can't see the crime in that.